Today I want to show you some tips to do Garden of Knowledge, last boss. First of all, I'm sorry for my English. I'm Italian, so as you know, Italian are not so good in English, but it's the only way to let everybody know what to do here because no one has done this guide in English. So I must do this. So let's start from the beginning. Composition of the group. You need to know that you need 2 melee max. So sorcerer, it's count like a melee, of course. Chanter, cleric, and a bard in DPS. Bard it's very important in this dungeon because clerics, chanter burn a lot of mana, so it's important to have a bard. Also because a bard can rest fast while the other two supports keeping healing. And DPS need to be 72. 72 it's better if you are 73 plus. It's the first phase, so it's not so difficult. You just need to do this because you need to practice on mechanics. The first mechanics you need to practice it's poison and calamity flame. So poison fountains it's the skills and calamity flame it's the other one from the flaming python. Calamity flame cast a fireball on you. After the fireball hits you, um, some circles, some flaming circles appear under you, and it deals damage as dot if you stay on the circles. So you need to put these circles in first phase in the middle of two bosses like this, and put the second one on the top of the first because there are two calamity flame and then a poison fountains. Remember this. So after two flames, there's always a poison fountains. Poison fountains cast on a player a skill that can remove the circles. So if you are in target of poison fountains, you need to go on the circles, wait there, and the circles will disappear. Then you can go back on your position. After two flames, you need to know that will appear some ads. I know that from Korean videos, ads don't spawn. We don't know how. I think it's something related to DPS because we tried everything to avoid these ads, but nothing happens. By the way, it's not so hard to kill these ads. You can one shot, and with a sorcerer or a gladiator, you can easily do this without you. So other things you need to know is that the tank of Flaming Python, it's better if it's a Sin or I don't know, a gladiator or a tank even, because can get less damage from the flaming circles, because most of the skills of flaming circles will be on the tank of the flaming python, of course. I want to show you how poison fountains work. So the tank of poison python need to always keep an eye on the target of the skill. Now it's me the target, so I go on the flame. I use some shield, some potion, some art form to stay alive and go back, and the flaming circus goes away. So this is how poison fountains work. Very easy. Uh, After this, you go ahead and kill the poison pythons and flaming python at the same time, and the first phase is done. It's done. Easy, easy peasy. Then a third python appears. He casts some auto attack on clerics most of the times. And Soul Thief, it's another important skill that it's a fear that cannot be dispelled. So what you have to know in this new phase, it's the safe zone, that is these circles on the ground. It appears when the middle python casts Soul Thief, so it's a safe because you not get feared if you go on the safe zone. By the way, the good Jotun don't save you if there's a fucking Jotun that keeping attacking the good one. So you need to know that one of you has the role to kill this Jotun every time and call the safe. What you need to know to call the safe is that the bad Jotun cast a self buff that it's Insight Fury. So after 2 seconds of Insight Fury, you need to call safe and everybody goes back on the safe zone. You need to positioning the circus on the left of the safe zone like this because every safe zone there will be a calamity flame or a poison fountains. So if you are called by the tank to go on the circus, you need to stay in the safe zone but in the circus too. So keep in mind to not go out of the safe zone even if you need to remove the circus, the flaming circus, or you need to put the circus on the ground. So keep in mind this. Another things that you need to know is that on safe zone it's not a safe zone. So you will get a lot of damage because everybody in safe zone get the AoE damage from both of the pythons. So keep a saving grace or shields of the chanter to stay alive. After you kill the 2 pythons, you will get the middle python phase. So in that moment, keep the most of your burst skills because if you are very hardcore DPS, you can get the last phase even in one time, but you need to be at least 73 plus the DPS. So, but it's not a problem if you don't get in first time. You can do the second phase another time, and that you can DPS again the middle python like this. After this cast, the python rise again and will cast Soul Thief, so it's another fear. So keep in mind that you should kill the Jotun again and go in safe zone after this cast. You can DPS a little more, then you can see Soul Thief, you go back on the safe zone to stay alive. Now I get feared because I wouldn't stay there too much. By the way, it's not a problem if the clerics don't get feared. So you do the second phase another time, and then you get the middle phase again, like this. At 25% of the boss, you are done. You are safe. You can go back and wait for the Python rise. So after this phase, you need to fly. And in this phase, it's very easy stage. So you just need to stay split again and DPS the middle python, and that's it guys. It's very easy. You can get weapon, armor, the chest piece, the helmet, earrings, and necklace, and always the starlights of course. You can get even blessed items, so they are very expensive now, this type of items, so you will get a lot of money of course, and you can complete the campaign even. You need to do this dungeon before 5.5 because to the new dungeon, Art of Memory, Art of Knowledge, you should finish this dungeon first. Again guys, sorry for my English, but if you enjoyed this guide and it was helpful, please press like, subscribe, and you will get me really happy. Thanks for watching guys.